from Faith Junior Senior Lutheran High School in the Summerlin section of Las Vegas, Nevada, north of the Strip. This is the boys under 16 match for the Las Vegas Mayor's Cup International, featuring North Coquitlam Selects and the Inter-America Brazil team. Inter-America Brazil will be in the green with the yellow numbers. Going from left to right and right to left is North Coquitlam Selects. Will be in the baby blue with the black numbers in his boys under 16 match. Let's get the lineup for both teams. First, for the North Coquitlam Selects out of the Vancouver area, the head coach is Rick Finlater. Assistant coach is Bernie Lee. And the manager is Evelyn Ma. And we are underway, so shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. The number 12 at midfield will be Xavier Arujo. Number 16 at defender is Ryan Arce. Number 28 midfield for North Coquitlam. Let's get this right. North Coquitlam Selects. Defender number 9 is Hani Luke. Number 2 at defenders, Brett Deppner. Number 14 at defenders, Brett Detta. Number 18 at midfield is Noah Eaton. Number 10 at defender is Hayden Finlater. Number 20 at forward is James Frazier. Number 11 at winger is Richard Gronewald. Number 7 at forward is Derek Lee. Number 15 at midfield is Andrew Lee. Number 13 at midfield is Kavir Liversidge. Number 5 at defender is Ryan Louis. Number 4 at defender is Lucas Malo. 22 at midfield is Arash Ramani. And number 3 at defender is Logan Wang. The lineup for the Inter-America Brazil. They're head coached by Arceli Garcia. Gustavo Hernandez is assistant coach along with Rigoberto Flores. Number 1 is Kevin Rincon. Number 3 is Adrian Hernandez. Number 4 is Christopher Poma. Number 5 is Marcos Huerta. 6 is Pedro Cabrera. 7 is Arturo Flores. 8 is Anthony Hernandez. 9 is Omar Perez. 10 is Alan Garcia. 11 is Isaac Flores. 14 is Christian Aguiar. 17 is Justice Santa Rosa. We'll stop here, and a shot and a save! Beautiful save! And it's still a 0-0 match. 22 is Giovanni Araga. 23 is Samuel Munoz. 77 is Jonathan Aguiar. 80 is Raul Lopez. And Alejandro Perez is 27 for Inter-America Brazil. Ball goes past the goal line. And it'll be a goal kick. Nil-nil your score. Greg G.K. Porter, along with Bill Williams on the camera, up high, using the press box above the press box here at Faith Lutheran Junior Senior High School, along the right flank, midfield area. Now down to central. Quick touch that time was Liversidge. And then down to central now. Again, or North Coquitlam Selects, and they can't do anything toward the attacking third, and now they have to retreat back. Getting back quickly that time was Ryan Louis. And he was doing a fine job of retreating back and keeping that striker down the central from providing any more danger. In the early going, some pretty good runs down the field by Inter America Brazil. Visitors from the Commerce, LA area. The throw-in in the attacking third for the Selects. Coquitlam, the city, up there by Vancouver. Knocked out of play, of course, by Inter America Brazil. And throw-in. Tough to see the numbers for North Coquitlam, the Selects. We'll do the best we can. Those stripes provide a little bit of a problem. We'll work on it. And here's an early ball. Inter America Brazil now. And a chance over the top of frame. Anthony Hernandez could not finish as he struck the ball a little bit too high. This boys under 16 match. Beautiful morning here in the Summerlin area of Las Vegas, Nevada. But they say the wind and the rain and a little bit of a front coming through. We'll see how deeply it plays later on in the day because we're going to be here a couple of days or so. Kennedy back as they got the high line, trying to get somebody to run onto it now to give it away quickly. Liversidge, and Liversidge out to the near side. In that ball to Malo. And going down that time is number 20, James Frazier. And Frazier is in the attacking third right outside the 18-yard box. The track here, they just got through redoing the track. In fact, not just the track, just the field itself here recently. And there's a couple of brand new fields behind over here at Faith Lutheran Junior Senior High School. North Coquitlam Selects with a great opportunity and a set piece here. And it's intercepted. Brad Dalep on the intercept, or he was on the strike, and they intercepted the soccer ball. In the midfield area now, and trying to get somebody to run onto it, they couldn't. North Coquitlam Selects, and so now they'll have to retreat back as that ball is knocked out of play along the right flank. Getting over there nicely that time was Logan Wang, I believe. You can see the numbers a lot better than I can. A lot of times the time of day plays a part into it. 0-0 your score. Under 16 match here at the Las Vegas Mayor's Cup International. Here in the month of February, they have another one in October, and usually get really good weather then too here in Vegas. Good time to be over here, because the summertime can be mighty brutal weather-wise. And any time close to the summertime, May, it gets pretty hot. About April is the last month. You're gonna get it in most parts of the country and come over here and have it kind of comfortable. Now with the set piece, this is Finlater service and trying to get somebody on the back post that time, but he just could not. And it goes past the goal line, but not a bad strike that time. And it's 0-0 match. So the goal kick upcoming for Inter America Brazil. Brazil, the country. We got did a team, Bill and I, not so long ago, Capo FC, out of the Capistrano area, that has recently went down to Brazil and get some tutelage down there, watch how the Brazilian youngsters play their soccer. That's quite a team Bill and I saw for Capital FC. They were in a recent tournament where they nearly lost in the championship. Down the right flank for Inter-America Brazil. And driving that ball back. The deep back driving it down the center of the field. North Coquitlam selects. Trying to win it there in the space. But instead winning it is Anthony Hernandez. But now running onto it nicely there is Brad Debut. Dalek that was. And the deep back. Inter-America Brazil sending the ball all the way down toward the attacking third, but intercepted on the near side. Lucas Malo and company trying to continue on in midfield area, but could not. Winning it there is Finlater. And that attempted pass that time by Brett Deppner on the near side. And Deppner has to retreat back. And Deppner now playing into space. They get it around him now. Here's a shot in the box, and they couldn't get it in the back post to Jonathan Aguiar, and he would have had a great chance to put it in the back of the net. So still 0-0 on a beautiful day here in February in Las Vegas, Nevada area. The Summerlin section north of the Strip. Maybe about 20-25 minutes. So we can see right here some of the skyscrapers, hotels, and the Strip up from this vantage point. The throw in now for Justice Santa Rosa and trying to find a spot. Somebody run onto it, and he does there as a touch there by Garcia, but his pass intercepted and knocked out on the near side in this 0-0 match. Gonna be a throw-in. And striking at that time nicely was Liversidge. Liversidge getting it up to Louis, and Louis directs that ball to the wide side, the right flank, for somebody to run onto it. But striker couldn't run onto it that time as he was shielded by the defender in the space. Nicely done by Inter-America Brazil. The LA team. Playing the team from the Vancouver area, North Coquitlam selects. So Canada against the United States in this match, if you haven't already figured that out. And I know you have. Why not put a spotlight on it? Because this is the Las Vegas Mayor's International Cup. Carolyn Goodman, the mayor of Las Vegas, Nevada. And substitutions now coming in for North Coquitlam selects. We get 3 fresh players coming in. And if we miss any substitutions, we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball out there on the pitch. And it's 0-0 match. Working our way halfway through and beyond towards halftime. The throw-in in the attacking third. The Vancouver area visitors now. The top of the box, getting plenty of touches here. And now a big chance and a save. Nice shot by Brad Dalek, trying to beat the keeper that time from long distance. On the near side. And it's going to be a foul. This is the first time for North Coquitlam selects ever playing in this tournament. And the first time as a team coming to Las Vegas. On it now is Finlater. Finlater service into the box. Trying to get somebody to win it, but an offsides call. Little bit too ambitious that time. And so they'll give up the free kick in direct style to Inter-America Brazil. A little bit of a breeze, and you feel it up here. A lot more than down in the stands, but it's not too bad. I mentioned that front will come in. Down to Central. And nicely done by the keeper. On the near side, keeping it in. Anthony Hernandez hustling for Interamerica, but they say it was out of play. The throw in on the left flank for North Coquitlam, and there's going to be a foul. A little bit too much by James Frazier. So the free kick all the way down the field. Got to get back quickly, and they're able to do so that time with Ryan Louis protecting his keeper. All the way down the field off of a bounce. Trying to get somebody to run onto it on the near side. That was James Frazier. He put enough pressure on the defenders, and now they'll be able to throw it in. In this 0-0 match, Brett Detta will throw it in. Detta finds a teammate, gets it back now. Detta, nice strike into the 18-yard box, but it was intercepted in the central of the box. Now on the right flank for Interamerica. And they have a runner, and that's Alan Garcia. Garcia into the box now. Beats a defender and trying to find support. Can't do it. Intercepted though. And Garcia, will it be inside the box or outside its outside? They'll have a quality set piece try here with a free kick. Setting it up, number 10, Alan Garcia, and it goes past the goal line. Allen not getting the strike that he wanted. And again, this is under 16. You're watching these guys been working on playing soccer most of their lives, but they still working on some things at times. But they've shown great skill so far in this match. It's been a fun match to watch. Hopefully you've been enjoying it with your beverage and your snack. As we work towards halftime, Faith Lutheran Junior Senior High School. Been around for about 12 years. And to Central. Sent down to Central. Is he onside? He is! A shot and a goal! Jonathan Aguiar with the goal into the top part of the net, and it is 1-0. Interamerica, Brazil. So you saw just what I got through saying. They may miss from times, but they do have great skill once you get to this level. And playing soccer most of your life. And some of these kids can do the same things that you see in the Premier League. Enjoying a lot of that lately. And obviously their hope is to one day play in that league or play at a high level in the MLS. Yeah. Major League Soccer. MLS. Gotta get these acronyms together. It is not out of play. Maybe they got me excited just like they're excited out there. I'm on a pitch, making plays, defensively or offensively, either side of the ball. Detta now to throw it in. Knocked out as just outside the box, protecting Interamerica. And it's 1-0 match that they lead in. But Detta will try it again. They've had some opportunities. North Coquitlam selects into the box, trying to get a striker. Nice heel pass, trying to get another strike, and they push it out on top. A shot and a save. Nice heel pass, and he nearly had the striker in deep in the 6-yard box, and that would have been danger for the keeper. But they do get a strike out of it, but it's not the one that they really wanted. Beautiful play down to Central that time. And here again is the onside. He is! A chance, and the keeper goes past the goal line, and it'll be a corner kick. Nice rush that time by James Frazier. And I believe it might have been he that did the heel pass that almost got his teammate, and I believe it was Derek Lee, to have a chance of putting it in the back of the net. He just couldn't beat the defender. He was shielded that time. But they have a set piece here. North Coquitlam selects, trying to score, and knocked up into the air. And getting it now is Inter-America. And they will come out of their own defensive third, leading 1-0. Now at midfield. Directing traffic that time is Alan Garcia. He wants to give it a go. He's in the box now. And he shot at a save. Big play that time. And we are still at 1-0. Nice play by the keeper to come off the line. Make a good decision that time on Alan Garcia, who was trying a bid to put it in the back of the net. Arturo Flores to throw it in. Flores into the box. Looking for another subsequent strike. Can't get it. But Flores goes after it. Header, nice ball, but driven out of play, out of that 18-yard box. And going down is one of the Inter-America Brazil players, so they're going to have a free kick. It is 1-0 match. Great G.K. Porter along with Bill Williams up high in the Summerlin section of Las Vegas. The free kick. Jonathan Aguiar will take it. The box is set up by North Coquitlam selects. Or the wall, I should say. They want to keep him out of that box, but they're not going to be able to do it. A shot aside as he goes to his left and able to strike that ball out of play. Nice save, and it is going to be another try, but it won't be a corner. Nearly a corner, but not quite. 1-0. And if you're North Coquitlam, you want to stiffen up again here, and they have players there. Is that you go far enough? On a near flank. On a soccer ball there. Brad Daleb. Daleb's service was intercepted that time. But Daleb takes it away. Nice play. But then it was intercepted in the back. They win it again, North Coquitlam. Midfield area. Trying to get another strike. Can't do it. As Raul Lopez, and Lopez showing his ball skills, goes out wide. And he was intended that time for Aguiar, and Aguiar didn't get it. As nice protecting out on the right defensive area. And that defensive third by North Coquitlam. Selects. He selects after defend again. And they do. Send that ball up to midfield off of a header. And on the near side. Trying to get a subsequent strike, and it goes out of play. In his space, Justice Santa Rosa playing well that time, defending. Bruno Wald. After getting it in. Ball way up into the air. And it's 1-0 match. Nice step over that time. Brad Daleb. His teammates on the wide now. Trying to service back into the central to Frazier. Frazier's been dangerous. James Frazier now on the soccer ball. Nice step over. Frazier gets it out wide. He's got a player in the box. A shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! Wow. Beautiful shot that time in the box. Frazier got it started and his teammate to finish. And it is 1-1. Didn't get the player who scored that time, but either way, as we work towards halftime, we'll get that for you at halftime. Beautiful play.
I think it was.
Might have been Hanny DeBook who scored that goal, but we will make sure that we verify that at halftime. 1-1. Just was such a quick play. And again, the numbers. A little bit tougher to see with the lines. So forgive us here. Try to do the best we can. But a beautiful play. Inter America has had their own beautiful play. And Jonathan Aguiar on a beautiful run earlier to get the first goal of the match. And now throwing it in is Brett Detta. Detta in towards the box. Grunewald, and then he gets it over to, I believe that's Frazier that went down. But no call. And up the field, Jonathan Aguiar. Intercepted into space that time by Brett Detta. And on the near side, getting over there is Ryan Louie again. So it's a throw-in now for Jonathan Aguiar. And he's not going to do it. He's going to give it to Adrian Hernandez to throw it in. Adrian over to Garcia. In the central. That ball now sent out of play. And it's going to be a throw-in. Sent out that time by Pedro Cabrera. Couldn't find anybody on the other end of that pass. Anthony Hernandez was into space, but he couldn't get to it. Hernandez now into space again. And retreating back is Cabrera. And it goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in just around midfield for North Coquitlam Selects, trying to get one in the back of the net before the end of the first half. The quick strike by Anthony Hernandez, but it was out of play. So it's going to be a throw-in. North Coquitlam Selects. You always have to be careful doing things like that. You could draw a card. You could get booked. And it's going to be a throw-in to the far side touchline for the Vancouver area visitors. City of North Coquitlam. At midfield, retreating back now, the Selects. And a save. I believe Anthony Hernandez on the on-rush that time. He's in that far side of the field. In a deep back, the strike, past midfield. A couple of good touches by North Coquitlam Selects. Down the right flank, and it goes out of play. I believe it was Liversidge trying to get to it. Tough to see the numbers from him. The throw in out of their own defensive half. We're into America, Brazil in this 1-1 match. And it goes out of play out of their own defensive half. It'll be a throw in for North Coquitlam. You see the homes, very nice up here in the Summerlin section. The newer areas of Las Vegas. Down to Centro, and just getting a strike on it that time was Louie. Oh, Louie kind of directing that ball away from the on-rushing striker, and that was Anthony Hernandez. Nice play. Good alert play that time. And he had to use the speed to get back there, as they've been testing him all match. Adrian Hernandez going to throw it in. Hernandez in the central of the box, trying to get a strike. Oh, they just couldn't quite get one that time. But they were offside, so it wouldn't have mattered. Not a bad play in the box. Just a little bit too ambitious behind the defender. Can't do it. But sometimes the linesmen don't call it. And that's when you have that opportunity to put it in the back of the net. So you got to keep trying. That's one of the gray areas of the world of football in most countries. Soccer in this one. The ball with the geometric design. The free kick for North Coquitlam Selects. Sending it all the way down the field into the box. Trying to get a striker, and he just couldn't quite do it that time. James Frazier, been very active in this match, up forward. He would have loved to have that chance that time. The intercept at midfield. Got to retreat back, but it's down to Central. And they've been quite well down to Central. North Coquitlam selects in their play. Louis pushing it out, striking it out wide, and that's what you want to do with your header. That time when you're trying to retreat back, you can't get to it with your cleat. The throw in. And that is the end of the first half. The score, North Coquitlam selects 1 and Inter America Brazil 1. Stick with us. We'll be back with the second half. Second half underway, going from right to left is the Inter America Brazil and North Coquitlam selects left to right. Beautiful match in the first half, 1-1. Your score, the goals by Brad Dalip. Dalip actually scoring a goal for North Coquitlam selects, and Jonathan Aguiar. On the far side touchline to throw in by Inter America. There's Frazier, who was very instrumental in things in the first half. As he dropped it back and he tried to go down the left flank. And there again is another player who's instrumental, Ryan Louis in the deep back. For North Coquitlam selects now, trying to continue on in the attacking third they can. The near side, it goes out of play. And to throw in for Inter America Brazil. That time by number 18. Wasn't given to us on the roster here, so he could be another number actually. A lot of times that happens in these teams. Not an exact sport, youth soccer, but it's beautiful to watch. A lot of great effort by the young men. And driven out of play on the near side. And I say young men, young women too will get an opportunity to do a olders, you know, the age group usually above 12. Olders and later on in the match, or later on in the day, I should say. Inter America Brazil trying to weave their way in the attacking third. Ball given away and on the near side. No foul, just a clean play that time. Nicely done by Arash Ramani. Ramani, number 22 out there. Getting an opportunity to see him on the near side as some of the players that were going in the other direction you couldn't see. You get a chance to see him here in the second half. Both teams. Inter America Brazil with Adrian Hernandez. And Adrian now after the intercept trying to get it again but cannot. Arash Ramani was in space and he helped his teammates go up the field. Down in the attacking third now. Out on the left flank. Couldn't go any further as Isaac Flores to get over there and drive it out of play. But they will have the opportunity to work in the attacking third. They being North Coquitlam selects. Out of the Vancouver area, if you just checked in, watching this video. Grab a snack, grab a beverage. We got 30 minutes, actually probably about 27 left in the match. And it is 1-1. Second day of action in the Las Vegas Mayor's Cup International on a free kick for North Coquitlam Selects, trying to get somebody on a back post. And just a little bit too far, and that try goes a waste. So, in their own 18-yard box, they were, I guess, offsides on a play. Wouldn't have mattered either way. On the near side, Inter America, Brazil. Down the central, and nice job done that time by Robbie Ranhawa. Robbie played a great match in that first half, and here he goes in his second half, making good decisions. The throw in from the far side touchline. Inter America, Brazil. Arturo Flores couldn't handle it, and it goes out of play. It'll be a throw in now. The North Coquitlam Selects. In this 1-1 match. Getting to the soccer ball that time. Brett Deppner sending out forward. As getting back there is James Frazier. Help out, and here's Frazier again. Frazier sending that ball on the near side. And going after it. That time was Ryan Arce. And just couldn't quite get it. It didn't matter. After the throw-in, knocked out. And they'll get another opportunity. North Coquitlam Selects. Number 3, going after it, Logan Wang will throw it in. Thank his mom for giving us all the information. North Coquitlam Selects. And Logan sending that ball in the box up high, and a keeper has to jump up and make the save. Kevin Rincon. Protect that far post. Not a bad strike by Logan. He had retreated back to help out his defenders in the central now. He can't go any further. So on the near side. Center ref says play on, and it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in from the near side. The visitors from the Los Angeles area. Inter America, Brazil. Got that Brazilian logo on their jerseys. Inter America. Across the chest. On the near side is Aguiar, but he is dispossessed, that he chases it down and able to make it go off the defender there into space, and so they'll get an opportunity in the attacking third. And here's Adrian Hernandez. See what he does. He goes to the out, top of the 6-yard box, and a 7 went off the top of frame, but able to get the rebound that time. Ranhawa. Nice play by Robbie. And a foul in his face. And it's going to work against North Coquitlam. Selects. So, it's going to be a free kick. Inter America, Brazil. Down the central, they want to go with it now. And they're going to waste their opportunity there past the goal line. Arcely Garcia, Gustavo Hernandez, and Rigoberto Flores trying to get this team a victory here today for Inter America, Brazil. Rick Findelater, Bernie Lee, with the visitors from across the border trying to get their squad to break the tie and end up with a victory here today for North Coquitlam. On the near side, on the move is Aguiar in his face. And let's see, it's just outside. And Aguiar was petitioning the inside of the box, and that would have been a penalty shot. Always dangerous close to that 18-yard box, as defenders have to be mindful of how you play them. Thankfully that time for North Coquitlam selects, they didn't give up a penalty shot, but here's Marcos Huerta, and this is still dangerous. Huerta trying to go back post, and he couldn't get a teammate to run onto it that time. Looks like that might have been Cabrera, but either way, the try goes awash, and so now they bring in a fresh player into America, Brazil. 66 comes into play. We do not have that number, so it's going to be a goal kick for North Coquitlam. When the breeze kind of kicks up, and it gets kind of somewhat chilly here in the 60s, but when it's not breezy, it is just awesome. I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. When it's not breezy, it's nice. My partner here, Bill, he likes to stay nice and warm. And I got a jacket behind me, trust me. Sending the ball all the way down into America, Brazil, trying to continue on as they do get a strike on the near side here. And running onto it is Flores. Flores sitting it out of central. It's always dangerous. And they get a striker. Deep defenders have to deal with the speed of a striker coming down a central, and if he gets to the soccer ball, he's going to usually have the greatest chance to finish. 1v1 with a keeper, you never want that. And now North Coquitlam selects half to see what they can do in the last maybe 20 minutes or so, thereabouts. They try to tie the match. They did it in the first half. Can they do it in the second half? But here again comes the visitors from the Los Angeles area, and they just couldn't continue on any further that time. They got the great crowd support, though, coming all the way from Southern California to watch this match. But the visitors from across the border, North Coquitlam selects. They got the great crowd support too. And their first time ever being in Las Vegas as a team. So the free kick in the back. 2-1. Into the America Brazil lead here in the second half. Down the left flank. And they'll have an opportunity. North Coquitlam selects to throw it in. In the deep back. Just missed Frazier that time. And a little bit of disgust that time by James. Because he knows he had an opportunity, felt he might have been able to do something. Beat the keeper. And beat that defender, most notably, in that space. Substitution will be coming in now for Inter America Brazil. Alan Garcia back into the match. Kevin Rincon, a couple of bounces. And drives it down that right flank. Great soccer down in the Southern California area, and very, very, very difficult. A lot of times to beat a lot of the clubs, but the keeper doesn't get it now. At 28, he scored the last goal, still on it, but they're able to get over there and protect. Nicely done. The defenders had a shot. It's deflected, but they're still buzzing around in the box. able to strike it out of their defensive third and get a little bit more support now as the pressure being put on by Giovanni Arriaga that time. 22, knocked out of play, and a linesman almost going down. It's been a long time since we've seen a linesman go down. You see it in the sport of hockey all the time, and in football. Arriaga by the seat, by a shot at a save that time. Big play by Randhauer. Here's another strike, and it's deflected out of play. Good defensive play that time, and they had to be quick because it almost looked like indoor soccer that time, trying to put the ball in the back of the net for Inter America Brazil. 2-1 the score. Inter America Brazil now. Another chance in the box, and it goes past the goal line. So averting the opportunities is North Coquitlam Selects there. But they feel the pressure by the Los Angeles area visitors. Down to Central. Unity back. North Coquitlam sending the ball out of play along the near side touchline. And it's 2-1 match. Still plenty of time for the Vancouver area visitors to put one in the back of the net and try to get a tie out of this match. You always want to get a tie because then you get some points towards trying to win the Cup, the Las Vegas Mayor's Cup International. In the nose area, it looked like Anthony Hernandez was the reason why he came out. With ice along his nose on an air shot! Go, 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 go! Marco Zureta putting it in the back of the net, and now it is 3-1, and he was able to get loose and finish. Some fresh players coming in for North Coquitlam Selects. And as this match is wearing on, it is one of those things where they are finding the spaces, finding the ability to put the ball in the back of the net. Inter America Brazil, and is something that I've mentioned many times in these soccer matches. It can be a tale of two halves. And right now, winning in the second half with two big goals is visitors for the Los Angeles area. Inter America Brazil. Throwing it in is Adrian Hernandez. And they header towards the Central. And now they get another early ball. Retreating back, and it's blocked that time. Nicely done in the Central. As Arash, I believe, blocking that ball. No, that was Hayden Finlater. Nice play. Hayden and his teammates being pressured here in the second half. Can they find a way to get that ball up forward and start to get some more chances the other way? And now again, a miscue by Finlater and a save by Randhauer. Robbie coming off his line was right there. And Hayden now giving it away again. Arturo Flores on the near side, and then now number 18. We don't have his number, but trying to put pressure on Lucas Malo. Marlo playing very well. But here they still have a shot into the box, and it goes past the goal line. Just a drive by Alan Garcia. A little bit of stern looks that time by one of the players from Inter America Brazil. Didn't see quite what happened. You probably did, but always have to be careful. Still a lot of this tournament left. You don't want to be red carded. the red card, and then now your team is playing one player down. And that's not a good thing for the rest of the tournament, so you have to keep your emotions in check. In the world of football, soccer in this country. And deep third, and that ball goes out of play. We recently saw that in a match, State Cup. And really, the player that got yellow or red carded should have been a yellow card scenario only for him, not a red card. And they carded him twice, booked him twice, and unfortunately, his team had to potentially play one player down, or they played one player down the rest of the match, but problems for the rest of the tournament, but they weren't able to continue on in the tournament. And you, as a player, have to remember that sometimes the center ref can make a lot of calls that are questionable towards them being a card, or maybe not. So, as a player, you have to adjust. And this game has been one that center ref has allowed him to play a lot in this one. Hasn't brought out the cards. In the central, Marcus Huerta. And now, free kick. But center ref has the authority to start carding if he sees too many things are starting to happen at the right way. Down to central, and the save is made by Kevin Rincon. But for the most part in this match, as a player going down for Inter-America Brazil on the header, showing how tough this sport can be. The foul against North Coquitlam selects, and a free kick. Down to central, and a save by Robbie Ranhawa. Going up high, kind of a high bounce. He's able to make the play. Down to central. Long distance, trying to get somebody up forward. Try to get some more pressure on Kevin Rincon. But the throw-in now will be Inter-America Brazil at midfield. Alexandro Perez, and Perez not able to get anybody on the other side of that pass. In the central, Arriaga couldn't able to do anything with it, and they retreat back. 3-1 your score in this match. Still some time to put it in the back of the net for North Coquitlam Selects, but they are starting to run out of time. The clock is not their friend. Now on the right flank, and he goes out of play. And the center ref might be deciding to book somebody in this match. And he is. So Arriaga getting the yellow card. And a free kick now for North Coquitlam Selects. And now Arriaga has to be careful the rest of the match, as fresh players come in now for North Coquitlam Selects. And out of their deep third, let's see what they can do with it. Down to central. They get a striker onto it and try to get another chance, but it could not. But they'll get a corner as it was knocked out past the goal line by Inter-America Brazil. So here comes the CK. And they head coach for Inter-America might be trying to get out Giovanni Arriaga. But he didn't get the opportunity there as it was knocked away by Rincon. Nice play. Up the field now. It's 3-on-2 down to Central, but Renhawa will get to it. Has plenty of help that time. Logan Wang shielding that, shepherding that soccer ball right back to his keeper. On the near side, a throw in. Arturo. Same number, but Derek Lee chasing it down, and Lee. Arturo Flores on the Inter-America side. And it's center ref. Tough to see the lines a lot of times, and especially if you have not played here before. And that time, just a understandable mistake. And then you throw in Inter-America Brazil. And only thing with that scenario, you give up an opportunity now. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick. When you're down by 2 goals, Inter-America Brazil keep the pressure on. Faith Lutheran Junior Senior High School. Maybe about 5 minutes left to go in this match. Las Vegas Mayor's Cup International here in February. Inter-America Brazil getting it for a strike over top of frame. Was not able to bend that just inside the back post. Now Kevin Rincon is going to get another ball and quickly retrieve that time. My North Coquitlam selects. Keep the same ball in play. And a miss pass attempt that time, and coming down to Central. Blocked. Nicely done by Finlater in the Central. Finlater pressed again, and in the box it is knocked away past the goal line, and it'll be a corner. They had to defend towards a 6-yard box that time, and they were able to do it. North Coquitlam selects to keep this one from being a 3-goal lead. It is only a 2-goal lead now. Here's the service into the box. They get a strike. And it's going to go past the near side touchline, and it'll be a throw-in. And now coming back in is Giovanni Arriaga. In his 3-1 match, and a center ref says that one is going to be a throw-in very near the corner kicking area. Into the 18-yard box, a deflection, and just getting to it is Renhawa Robbie just before the line, able to get to the soccer ball. Quick reaction that time as they nearly had the 4th goal of the match. Trying a heel pass, but they have a player on the backside, and his attempted strike is deflected past the goal line, and all that does is work in favor of Inter-America Brazil. And a quick ball is brought into play, and they say it was off of Aguiar. Down to Central. North Coquitlam selects, trying to do something in the midfield, can't do it. And Wang goes by it now, but he's got his teammate in support. Nice pass. Up forward. That time, the ball with Liversidge. And then out wide. Got a couple strikes just outside of 18. Can't get another one in the space. North Coquitlam selects, and ball driven back now by Frazier. Got a teammate now in the Central. Looking back. back. They've got one down to Central just outside the box. Deflection. Here's Frazier now. He's dangerous. Inside the box, trying to get another strike, and Rincon is able to get to it. As being able to shield a player was Perez. And the near side. Around that 6-yard box. Nice little playing action there. In the attacking third by North Coquitlam selects. Along the left flank. So they want to go further again. And it's going to be a throw-in. Knocked out by Inter America Brazil. Entertaining the 2-goal lead. Maybe a minute or so left to go in this match. Almost a couple of minutes left. And now they have to retreat back. Can they get to it? And they do. Off of Wang now. Wang wasn't looking. And it went off the back of his leg. But thankfully, He-Man gets to it, but it doesn't matter, as that is the end of the match. The final score, Inter America Brazil 3, and North Coquitlam selects out of the Vancouver area 1. Hopefully you've enjoyed all of this match. North Coquitlam selects. They are a team of the Metro type play. You got HPL, Metro, Gold, Silver, Bronze, and then the House League, which is a non-competitive league. But they play very, very well. They played HPL type stuff near in the first half, but just didn't have enough in the second half to deal with the strikers of Inter America Brazil. There'll be some interviews and closing comments from those who participated in this match. So stick with us here from Faith Lutheran Junior Senior High School in the Summerlin area of Las Vegas. Greg G.K. Porter back here with the North Coquitlam Select players, and they're going to give you a few words about either their trip here, how happy they are to be down here. They're going to introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Kavir. I'm 16. I play with these fabulous bunch of guys. Hopefully we win this tournament, and yeah.
Lucas Mallow from Poco. We didn't play so well today, but we're going to turn it around to take the trophy.
I'm Robbie, and I'm the goalie.
Hey, I'm Brad, number 28. I play midfield and striker. We didn't win today, but we're going to play better in our next game and hopefully catch the eyes of some scouts and see how it goes.
Derek Lee, number 7 from Coquitlam. Hoping to win this tournament. Yeah.
Hey, Arash Ramani, number 22, striker and midfielder. Got a great team, and we're going to win the cup.
James Fraser. I think that we played pretty not so good today, but we're going to turn it around next game. And love Las Vegas. Girls are awesome. New haircut. Yeah.
I'm Noah Eaton, number 18, and we're going to win the tourney.
Hani Dubuque, number 9. Maybe not our best game, but we're aiming for number 1.
Ron Arce, number 16. Vegas is a great place and hope for the best.
Xavier Rougeau, number 12. I thought there was a lot of good learning experiences in this game, and I'm hoping we can learn from moving on in the tournament.
Brett Deppner, number 2. And even though we didn't win today, I think we're going to get maximum points from our next few games.
Hayden Finlater, number 10, plays center mid, center back. Excited to be in Las Vegas. Regardless of our results, we're going to turn it around this tournament.
Logan Wong, number 3, play right defense, 15. Hopefully we can turn these games around. Hopefully win the tournament.
Yeah, my name is Ryan Louie, number 5. Fortunately, we didn't win today, but we'll learn from our mistakes and get the best of our next games.
Brett Dad, number 14. I play defense. Hopefully we can win the tournament after these last 3 games, and hopefully we can win.
Richard, number 11. I play left or right wing. Yeah, again, hopefully we can just learn from this game, take the bad points, take the good points, and just move on and hopefully win the tournament.
Hi, Andrew Lee, number 15, right mid. We're going to win the tournament, and I'm the man.
And so you heard the North Coquitlam selects youngsters. Not youngsters anymore, really. These are grown, almost grown men. I mean, trying to go to college one day, hopefully. And they came down here and played fabulously. In the scoring, Brad Daleb scoring for North Coquitlam selects Marcus Huerta, Jonathan Aguiar, and Palma scoring the goals for the team from Los Angeles, Inter America Brazil, winning this one 3-1 here at the Las Vegas Mayor's Cup International. We hope you enjoyed all the action. For Bill Williams on the camera, I'm Greg G.K. Porter from Faith Lutheran Junior Senior High School saying take care of yourself. As always, God bless, and remember to save this one on your hard drive. Bye now.